Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and I'm back again with another really interesting coding interview question video. This time guys, we will solve an easy question number 66 of Leetcode called +1. But before I start with the problem statement guys, just want to request you that if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do subscribe and hit the bell icon for future notifications of more such programming and coding related videos. And let's get started now. So basically guys, the problem says that we are given a large integer which is represented in its individual digits in an array called as digits. Okay, so basically every ith value of this digits array is the digit of the integer, and this digits array is also ordered in the most significant digit to the least significant digit in the left to right order. So it's pretty straightforward guys. You can see that the digits are ordered as 1, 2, 3 and it basically represents 123. Okay. So least significant to most significant digit. And this big integer does not contain any leading zero. So it's not going to be 0, 1, 2, 3. It's always going to be the no leading zero, so that's why this says 1, 2, 3, that means 123. What we have to do is we have to increment this large integer, and then whatever is the resultant array of digits, we have to return that as an output. So if I increment 123, I get 124, and this becomes my output. So I am returning 1, 2, 4, 3 digits in an array and returning them as an output. The second example is also pretty straightforward guys. Let's come to the third example in which we have got only one value in the digits array, that is called as 9. So if I increment 9, I will get 10, right? So here in the example, the output is going to have two values, 1, 0, where 1 and 0 actually represents the integer value 10, that is the increment of 9. Okay. So the constraints are pretty straightforward guys. The digits array goes from 1 to 100. Each and every value goes from 0 to 9, and this does not have any leading zeros. So basically your number is going to be straightforward. You will not have something like 0, 1 or 0, 2, 3, something like that. No, you'll have the straightforward number. So now that we have got our problem statement clear guys, let's jump to the solution part. Now in this problem, there are basically two aspects of it. One aspect is when the digit which we want to increment is lesser than 9. So let's say in 1, 2, 3, in this number, 3 is definitely less than 9. So what we are going to do is we are going to start from the rightmost side. So we are going to start from the last digit, and we are going to go from right to left order and keep checking. If any of the digit is lesser than 9, then we will increment it and simply return our array. In this case, the first digit, that the rightmost digit itself, 3 is just less than 9. So it's pretty straightforward for us. We will simply increment this digit and we will return 1, 2, 4 as my array. Well, let's say in an example like 1, 2, 9. In this case, when we will start from the rightmost value, we will increment it, and what will happen is that once you increment it, 9 will become 10. So 1 will be a carry forward. So in this case, what we will do is start from the rightmost digit. We will increment the value of 9. So if you increment 9, you get 10. But because we can only put 0 as 1 is a carry forward, so we will simply put 0. Okay. And what will happen is now we'll go to the next element, that means the left element, the next right element, and we have a carry forward 1, so we'll add that carry forward to this 2, and now my result is lesser than 9. So in this case, I'll just make it 3, and rest of the digits are going to be same, and I'll just simply return 1, 3, 0 as my resultant array. Whereas in a case like this, when we have got maybe just 9 or we have got 99 or something like that, in this case what we will do, we will increment the rightmost digit. So obviously you will get 0. 1 is going to be carry forward. This one is going to be added here. Again we will get 0 because 9 plus 1 is again 10. And finally, when the entire digits array is traversed, if we are still left with a carry forward, we will simply append that carry forward. We'll create a new array and we'll append that carry forward in the beginning, and that becomes my result. Okay. So this is how we are going to solve this problem, guys. We are just going to iterate our digits of array from right to left order instead of left to right, and see which combination gives us the right answer. So let's jump to the solution part now. Okay, the first thing is I'm going to create a variable called as carry, and because initially we have to add 1 to my digit, so initially carry value will be 1. Okay, let's say 1 is carried forward from some other dimension and we have to add that 1 in our digits array. So we'll start from our rightmost element and start adding it if it works. If it doesn't work, then we will simply carry it forward, make the carry again this value and go to the next element. Let's see how we can code that. So starting from the rightmost element, that's where the for loop will start from. I equals to digits dot length minus 1, because array is always having always starting from 0, so that's why digits dot length minus 1. Then I becomes greater than equals to 0, and then I minus minus. Okay, so this makes us start from rightmost element. So what we will do, we will take the digits value. So digits I becomes equals to digits I plus the carry value. Okay, now we will check if the value which we have currently incremented, has it become greater than 9 or not. If it has become greater than 9, in that case my carry value will becomes or will remain 1. Okay, so carry value will, I will just set it to 1, and then the digits I value I'll just simply make it 0. So what will happen in this case, like it was 99, so I increment 9, I found that it was greater than 9, which was 10. So I make this rightmost digit as 0 and I'll make the carry value as 1, and then I will make this carry add in the next right element. Okay. But if this is not the case, if the digits I value is not greater than 9, in that case my carry value will becomes equals to 0, and I will simply break from this loop, and I'll just simply jump out from this loop because I don't need any more digits to traverse. Now I'll come to the outside of the for loop. Now I'll simply check if the carry value is still 1. So if the carry value is still 1, it basically means that my whole element was something like 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, something like this. This was sort of my problem. So that's why the carry value remained 1. In this scenario, we basically have to increase the length of the array. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create another result array which is going to have 1 extra length. So int digits dot length plus 1. And by default in Java, all the integer arrays, every single value of that array is 0. So we know if I have got something like this 999999, my result is going to be exact same number of digits. So these are like 5 digits, so I will have 5 zeros, but the 6th digit which will be in the front is going to be a 1, right? So the first digit of first value of this array is going to be 1, and the rest of the values I won't touch them because by default in Java the integer array all the values are initialized to 0. So I will simply return result from here. If the carry value is not 1, it basically means that we sort of exited from this for loop from this else condition, which basically means that my digits array is already mutated to the right value. So I can just simply return the digits array itself. Let's run this code, guys. Let's see if this works for our example cases. And there you go. It's now accepted for this input, and now it's accepted for other input as well. Talking about the time complexity. So the time complexity for this solution is really just order of n, guys, because we are traversing the entire digits array once in our for loop. So it's just order of n. And then talking about the space complexity, guys. So space complexity is actually order of n if the carry value is 1. So if my array is something like this 9999, then I have to create a new array. So then the space complexity becomes equal to order of n plus 1 basically, because we are creating an extra array. But if this is not the case, if we have got something like this 1 2 3, right, in that case we are just mutating the same digits array. So in that case the space complexity becomes equals to order of 1, because we are not using any extra space. Okay, so that was the solution, guys. I hope you guys liked the solution, and I hope your coding practice became a little bit better with it. If it did help you guys, then please do not forget to like this video and share this video with your friends. If you have still not subscribed to my channel, then please I request you to support me. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for future notifications. Also, guys, if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, feedback for me, please write down in the comment section below. I would be happy to read your comments. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, take care and bye bye.